Yes, ma'am.
Hi, I was just wondering why I can't renew my lease.
It's a decision that we made to move in a different direction. That's it.
Someone told me it was because of my Facebook group.
Don't know where you would have heard that from.
From your leasing agents?
Didn't come from us.
Yeah, it did.
So
why are you not letting me live here?
I've just chosen to do a non-renewal. That's it.
Why?
I have every right to make that decision. So
I have every right to ask.
I don't have to divulge why. We look at different factors, so
Like what factors do you look at?
that's not necessarily for you.
Do I have any lease violations?
I don't know.
You don't know if I have lease violations?
I've just chosen to move in a different direction. That's it.
What direction did you choose to move in?
Just clientele-wise, that's all.
I mean, what do you mean?
That's all I'm saying. We're non-renewing. It was my decision. That's it. Plain and simple.
So why aren't you letting me renew?
Because I chose that. That's
Why
my
did you make
decision.
that decision? What factors did you take into consideration? Was it my personality, how I looked, what I said? What was it?
No, I just chose not to renew. This is it.
Why is that?
Plain and simple.
Can you tell me why I have to come up with a second deposit?
A second deposit. What do you?
Well, I need a second deposit now to move into a new apartment. So I'd like to get any kind of clarification. I don't want to keep making the same mistakes and keep being kicked out of apartment buildings. So if you could tell me like what I could do differently to not have this issue in the future, that would help me a heck of a lot. Because right now, I've never had a conversation with you, and some girl knocked on my door saying, I gotta go. And I pay my rent on time, I have no violations.
So have you been kicked out of somewhere before?
Never.
Okay. So it's just.
But see, the thing with me is now I have to come up with a deposit for a new place. So I have to come up with 2 times the rent, and I didn't plan for that. I didn't save for that.
Okay.
So you're telling me I have to take this huge hurdle in my life and I did nothing wrong, according to you. So help me be a better tenant. What can I do in the future to keep this from happening?
You know, tenancy is. There are multiple aspects that Are you recording this?
No.
Do you mind closing your phone and setting it in another room? Just so I'm 100% sure.
Why are you afraid of being recorded?
I don't want to be recorded. That's my decision as an individual. Those are my rights.
Okay.
So,
I'm not putting my phone in another room. But if you say you don't want to be recorded, nothing can be used against you.
so I'm just letting you know now.
Okay.
I don't want to be recorded.
Okay.
So
That's fine.
I have to look at different aspects. I have to look at ownership. I have to look at residents, actions.
Okay. Are there any actions I should not do in the future? I've never had a conversation with you. That's why I'm confused. Like, no one said I did anything wrong. I've never had any issues, and now I can't live here.
It's just that we've chosen not to renew. That's it. We have that right.
You have every right to do whatever you
Every
want.
right. That's correct.
I haven't even left a negative review for you guys. I haven't said a single negative thing about the Mosaic. You know who has? Other residents in the group. The only thing I'm guilty of is creating the group during a winter storm, where we literally talk to each other to get water and heaters and blankets. That's my fault.
So, then do me a
Am I
favor, close
supposed?
it down.
Why would I close down the group? So it is about the Facebook group.
No, it's not.
Why would it be doing you a favor, John, to shut down the
Care
group?
of the property.
Can I tell you about the group that I created? Because nobody here asked me once about it. Literally every person that goes in there has to fill out a questionnaire. Do you live here? What apartment do you live in? Anyone who says they're thinking about living there doesn't get to come in the group.
Okay.
So it's only people with current lease agreements that are in there. We're not costing you sales. It's not defamation. We're literally keeping each other alive while we didn't have water in this building.
It is defamation, and it is not for just only leaseholders, current leaseholders. So,
Excuse me, I created the group. How can you tell me who it is and isn't for?
I'm not telling you who it is and isn't for.
I'm
I
telling
just
you
know
it's
some of the
only
individuals
for leaseholders and people who live there.
who, in the past, then as well.
If they moved out, they don't tell me they moved out.
So,
Who's going to communicate to me that they moved out?
it's not.
Am
just
I
that.
supposed to contact your office for a rent roll sheet and
No.
kick people out each week?
I'm just letting you know who chosen to do a non-renewal. That's it.
Because of the group.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you just did.
No, I did not.
You just said it.
No.
You said it's defamation and it's not
No,
only
You
residents.
said it was not defamation, and it is
Okay.
defamation of character.
It's
We
not.
are-
It's
no.
called free speech.
Okay, it is.
We're allowed to say the Mosaic
So,
sucks.
I'm not going to argue with you, but whenever I'm told that I am fucking one of my.
Did I say that?
No. But
That was
you're
somebody
allowing your
else,
group-
John.
You're allowing your group to.
So you're
spread
telling me you're
poison
kicking
like
me
that.
out because I run a group and someone said you're
No.
fucking your employees. That's why you're kicking me out.
I'm not kicking you
I
out.
understand, John. Thank you. By the way,